I'm reviewing a book chapter by chapter. The book is Triangle, Imzadi 2 by Peter David. And today I'm going to be talking about chapter 20. Yeah! Chapter 20 is on Konos, the Klingon homeworld. Gowron has sent an urgent message to meet with Picard one-on-one. And although Picard has met with Klingons before, has an understanding of Klingon culture, and has a Klingon who served on his bridge the entire time. His time on Konos starts very neurotically, which really it just doesn't make sense for him to be a chicken shit. He understands Klingon culture and their proclivity for fighting. But he walks in on a battle between Gowron and Kahless, the clone of a Klingon god. So here we are with like another clone. Like we have the transporter clone. Sayla is like an identical twin of Tasha Yar, essentially. And yeah, it's weird how many of them are in here. Gowron is very concerned about the Romulan and Federation alliance. Um, Weirdly though, even though like they mention Jem'Hadar and they mention needing a cloaking device, Picard says, "We are at peace. The Federation's at peace. Then why do you need a cloaking device? You're talking out of both sides of your mouth, and Gowron's not an idiot. Like, what are you doing?" um, so they don't mention the Dominion War, which is really interesting, but it's like, if it's a threat on that kind of scale, it's going to be really hard to keep a lid on it. Um, the meeting doesn't really accomplish anything. Gowron sort of threatens that he's going to pull out of the alliance with the Federation if he doesn't cut it out with the Romulans. And Picard's like, well, I'm not really a Federation representative. I'm just a captain, but you know, the Federation doesn't really like threats. So I don't really understand what this meeting was about, but I guess they just had to talk about this like Romulan Federation alliance at some point and give voice to it, because they keep name dropping it and not really explaining it, but they still don't explain it here. So I like Picard, but the mischaracterization of him and the pointlessness of the meeting makes this chapter really confusing.